Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Cool Doll Stuff Forever, and today we're going to talk about doll collecting and kind of what you should be looking for on the doll market. Now when you are shopping for new dolls, when you're shopping for your next doll. Now this is something that used to get me into trouble when I was shopping for my next doll, because I used to want every doll. But I've gotten better. I've gotten better because I've had so many dolls over the years. I've lived almost 30 years now, and I've had so many dolls over the past 3 decades that I don't want every single doll that's on the market anymore. I'm becoming a lot more pickier than I used to be, but something that I think helps is that if you can make even just a mental list of what you're actually looking for or what you actually really want, I think it really helps to make a mental list or a doll list of what you really would like. Making a doll list, or at least having a mental idea of what you're looking for or wanting, really helps. I really am into create your own. So I'm really into dolls like this one, which are one-of-a-kind American Girls made by the Mattel Company. Really into those. So I'm really into those. I'm really into these, the Bitty Baby prototypes, really into those. I'm really into these Iris dolls, really any kind of prototype American Girl, really into those prototype dolls. So I'm really into create your owns and prototypes for the most part. So that's mostly what I look for online. I don't really look for any other types of dolls. That's mostly what I look for is prototype American Girls and create your owns. Now, occasionally I'll look for something else, but not very often. That's mostly all I really look for is those types of dolls, because that's what I'm really into. But sometimes I will look for different things. Like sometimes I will look at fashion dolls. Now, I do have a rule about what I will spend on something that is an impulse buy. If it is an impulse buy, create your own, like a used create your own, because I pretty much have bought enough new ones for now. So if I see a used create your own I really think is cute, I will only spend about $100 on a used create your own. And that's it. If it's over $100, I'm not going to bite. I am not going to bite on a create your own that's used for over $100. Not going to bite on it. Same with some of these prototype dolls. I'm not going to bite on them if they're over $100. Just not going to bite on them. Unless they're Romina, I'm not going to bite on them if they're over $100. Just not going to bite. I'm not going to buy them. For Romina dolls, the prototypes that are the classic mold with the vinyl bodies, I'm not going to bite on those unless they're like $500 or less. I'm not going to bite. If they're $500 or less, I will bite. But other than that, I'm not going to bite because I already have 3 of them, and unless it's like a specific one that I'm really looking for, I'm not going to bite. So unless it's the boy or the girl with the blonde hair and brown eyes or the redhead, I'm not going to bite if it's over $500. And for fashion dolls, I have an impulse buy is $25. If it's over $25, I am not going to bite. So if a fashion doll is over $25, even if I think it's cute, if it's an impulse buy and I don't, if it's over $25, I'm not going to bite. I'm not going to buy it. So I don't impulse buy fashion dolls that are over $25. I just don't. If all these girls here are impulse buys here, these little anime girls, they were like $10. So yeah, I don't impulse buy fashion dolls that are over 25 anymore. I just don't. So I try to think about, what would be best financially. And I'm doing a lot better now that I've made those rules for myself. Now, if it's something that I really want, there's no price limit on that. If it's something that I absolutely actually want, I don't really care how much it is too much, as long as it's reasonable. I'm not going to go and spend some crazy amount of money I can't afford, but if it's reasonable and it's something that I've been wanting, then I will definitely take it. because I did buy a Pretty in Punk Yasmin, which should be in the mail tomorrow maybe. And I think she was $35, which is more than what I spent on an impulse doll, but she's not really an impulse doll because I actually did want her. So she's not really an impulse doll because I actually have been wanting a Pretty in Punk Bratz, so she's not really an impulse buy because I actually have been wanting one. So she's not really an impulse buy, so I could kind of justify that 35 for her. But what you can justify spending on a doll really depends on whether it's an impulse or not. Because if it's not something that you've actually been wanting, you really should think about the purchase before you just go ahead with it. And that's kind of where I'm getting at. So yeah. And hopefully things will be okay going forward with these specific rules I have for myself with spending. Hopefully going forward they'll be good. As far as fake American Girl dolls go, I usually do not spend a lot on those. Those are not really impulse buys. I'm always looking for those, but I usually will only spend like $40 on those because they're not really something I have to have, but I like to have them. There is a dark skin classic mold fake that I kind of want, but she's like over 100, so I'm like, I don't know. I haven't pulled the trigger quite yet. Maybe after I get the collector dolls, I might pull the trigger on that. I have to think about it because it's coming all the way from China, and I don't even know how good it's going to be. For a fake dark classic mold, I don't know how good it's going to be. But I am kind of curious about that. So I might eventually pull the trigger on it. I think it's 158 or something, some crazy price. But I might pull the trigger on it eventually and get it. I think that they have multiple of them, so I don't have to like rush out and get it. It's like a mass-produced fake, so they have a bunch of them. So I don't have to run out and get it. So yeah, it's not a one of a kind or a rare fake. It's a mass-produced one, so I don't have to run out and get it. But I am thinking about getting that. I did order the new collector doll that came out this month. You guys didn't already hear. She will be here in August. I will do a review, and I will be hoping to get the other two. They're definitely on my list, but those aren't impulse buys, so I can afford them. Well, I can justify buying them because they're not impulse. And I will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye now.